Welcome to the Marlins postgame show. Colby Cook, Spencer Pattison.
Hey, wait a second. Look who's back.
I'm back.
What are we doing? I'm not hosting anymore. All right, I'm all discombobulated. I'm all out of whack.
I'm back. Nice little trip.
Good to have you back, buddy.
Nice little trip, and I'm back. So, got back today for this game, which the Marlins took a W, 9-4 over the Peninsula Pilots, who are #1 in the second half. So, pretty big win. I mean, overall, what are your thoughts, Colby?
All right, huge win. There are a couple of things, to go over, but I'll try to keep this short. 9-4 win, 5-run victory. Where to even begin? 5 errors, 28 coming into the year, the whole season for Peninsula, 28. They had 5 tonight. That's what aided the Marlins into scoring, those 9 runs, as well as 2 solo jacks, one by Nate Anderson, which was his 3rd of the year, 5th overall, but 3rd of the year in CPL play, and one by Willie Worldwide. They were both pull shots, and they were both moon shots. And then, on a night that, and you'll hear from a little bit later, Ty Bothwell pitched well despite feeling a little under the weather, which got to give him insane amount of credit for.
Most definitely.
He pitched well, but, kind of faltered there in the middle just a tad. Ryan Devaney looked great as the opener, but the big hero tonight, pitching-wise, 4-inning save, the pick-me-up save, the lead after, the 3 innings, but 4-inning save for Trent Anderson in his last appearance as a Marlin.
I mean, he is a fantastic player. He is so good at pitching a baseball, which I don't know how he does it. He does it with the left arm too. It's pretty ridiculous.
Left hand at lower 90s velos. I can barely write with my left hand, but
I can throw maybe probably 20 with my left, 35 with my right. Anyways,
I mean, I've hit up to like 60 before, but that's on a good day.
That's impressive. That is impressive. So, a very good day for the Marlins, and they took down what could be a playoff matchup going into the playoffs because, well, the Marlins won the first half of the season in the East Division, and Peninsula Pilots, they're on top for the second half, so we'll see if they can take it.
And that's the beauty of this 2-half division winner, folks, is that the Peninsula Pilots were dead last in the first half, in which the Marlins cruised to a first half victory. Now they've come all the way from behind, dead last to now first in the East. So they're having the, circa, early 90s Braves worst to first season, 92, right? And you're right, this is a potential playoff preview, a potential playoff matchup. And these are 2 very, very interesting teams. They've got, these are guys with 2 ways. These are guys, that they prioritize pitching and defense, but hitting is also, can get you going on any given night. And it's also a team that doesn't have, despite the 2 home runs tonight, doesn't have a ton of big bombers. They've got guys that more than likely want to put the ball in play. They're not trying to swing for the fences every time. They're trying to make, good contact, and that's why both of these teams right now, at least, are locking in and playing some fundamental ball. But guess what? It doesn't end there. We return for our last trip to Hampton tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be a good time. Check out the pregame show tomorrow, the Go Fish pregame show. Check it out on this here YouTube channel or before the game on Mixlr. But for now, we got an interview with the Fiesta Man, the player of the game, Trent Anderson. So here's that.
Colby and Spencer here with the Fiesta Man, Trent Anderson. Trent, you completed one of the rarest things in baseball, the 4-inning pick-me-up save, and you're the Fiesta hero. Just overall, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel great right now. I'm really glad Coach let me go out and close her out. I thought I had it in me, and I'm glad he let me go out there and prove it.
3 1-2-3 innings for you, Trent. What was going through your mind tonight?
Just try and get up early. I wasn't trying to be too fancy with it. I was just trying to groove in some strikes, not in too good of places, but trying to get them to roll over on it, line out, just hit the spots fairly well tonight as best I could, so that's really all I could ask for.
And then in the 8th inning, that was really the only inning that gave you any kind of semblance of trouble. 2 on, and you struck out Bryce Stover looking at the knees. What was that last pitch sequence like to get him?
You know, I kind of lost it there with the two batters who got on. So, I mean, after that second batter got on, I just knew that I had to lock it in right then, or else I was going to get pulled. And glad I could do that.
Looking forward, I mean, Peninsula's the #1 team in the East. You guys got the job done tonight, 4-inning save. What are you looking for you personally as we roll through the rest of the season and into the playoffs?
Well, I wish nothing but the best for the guys. Unfortunately, this is my last night, so just try to go out on a good note, try and help the team my best I could this year, and just best of luck to them. I know they're going to do great things.
And good note he did. Colby and Spencer with the main man, Trent Anderson. Thanks so much, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
We also got to talk to the head coach, Sam Carroll, and he was the head coach of the All-Star game as well, in which they won. This man is a winner.
They swept.
They swept. Yeah. They had a great All-Star break. So here's Sam Carroll.
Colby and Spencer with the bench boss, Sam Carroll, fresh off his All-Star managerial win. Call that a sweep. And, well, a fantastic victory tonight against the Pilots. Took advantage of what the defense gave you with 5 errors for the Pilots. A couple of home runs, and Trent Anderson, a massive 4-inning pick-me-up save. Overall, how'd you feel about tonight?
It's nice to get a win coming out of the break. So, yeah, I mean, we got some fortunate runs there. You know, but we took advantage of it as well. And, you know, obviously the start with Devaney to Bothwell, who was struggling tonight with some stomach issues, and then obviously Trent Anderson did what Trent Anderson did in a spot that we needed him to do that, to be honest.
Everybody with a hit except for Mike Kenny, and he was pretty stellar at second base. I mean, what was your overall consensus on the hitting tonight?
Yeah, we swung well. I think we ended up with 13 hits. So, and then I know they had 5 errors, but you also got to put the ball in play for those errors to occur. So we swung the bats well. Obviously, we got a couple, you know, big flies there in the middle of the game, which helped. And then, you know, the story was Trent Anderson tonight.
And then just, you know, keep the momentum rolling, home and home. Peninsula Pilots coming in tomorrow. I know you say each game is a new game, but what from tonight do you want to roll into tomorrow, try to keep that momentum going?
You know, we got to keep swinging it. I mean, you know, obviously some of the arms that we've had are no longer around, and so we're going to need to be a little bit more offensive. And tonight was a good start, and we need to keep that going tomorrow.
So, Colby and Spencer with the head man, Sam Carroll, after a victorious 9-4 win. Coach, as always, thanks so much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate all your work.
So like Colby said, last trip to Hampton, Virginia to take on the Peninsula Pilots. Colby, what do the Marlins need to do tomorrow to beat the Pilots tonight?
Well, look,
tomorrow.
Defense tonight was really, really good. Newcomer Cutler in right was spectacular. All right. Brantley Cutler was phenomenal out of Maryland Eastern Shore, teammate of Noah Covington. He was great. Keep the defense rolling. Don't know who's going to start tomorrow. I would imagine it may not be an opener and then a long man type situation like we saw tonight, but who knows? We've had a lot of shuffling going on, and so, you know, Coach Carroll and Smitty are going to have to get really creative with, you know, who pitches when, and in what spots. So we'll see. I would expect, though, to see maybe you know, a more traditional starter tomorrow, so hopefully they can go the distance. And, you know, as far as the offense and defense is concerned, keep the line moving. You know, the boys have been playing great defense, especially with Mershon at short, having taken over, you know, pretty much on a full-time basis for Braylon Marine. So Tuffy slid into second, and these guys have really started to, well, Kenny and Tuffy have played some second base. These guys are really starting to, you know, find their groove defensively in their new positions. Keep that rolling. Keep the offense rolling, because you scored 9 runs. Keep that going, and that should lead to a win, we hope.
So a game tomorrow against the Pilots, day off on Sunday, and then 6 games in a row, Monday through Saturday, before having Sunday off again, and then a few off days sprinkled in with some games to end the regular season. We only have 11 games left, Colby. This is going pretty quickly, and it's been a fun ride. Thank you for sticking with us. This has been the Marlins post-game show. The Marlins, they won it. Let's go!